Welcome to our presentation, The Power of Creativity
and Imagination
in the World of Art. Magandang araw! Today, we will explore the fascinating world of art, its assumption in nature, and how creativity and imagination gives life to every masterpiece. From painting and music to dance and digital art, we will discover how the limitless idea of the human mind transforms into a powerful expression that inspire, challenge, and connect us. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to define the assumption and nature of art, explain the role of creativity and imagination in creating artworks, identify example of artwork that showcase innovative thinking, appreciate the value of art as reflection of culture and personal emotion, develop a deeper admiration of creative process of art. Now, let us first talk about the assumption of art. Art is universal. It communicates meaning in both reality and fantasy. Art exists in every culture because it reflects human experience and emotion.
What's up guys? Ngayon naman, pag-uusapan naman natin kung ano nga ba ang nature of art. Art is both a process and a product. It is intentional, skillful, and reflective of human life. Art can be a painting, a dance, or a song, or even a simple design, but behind it is an always artist's purpose and message. Now, let's look at the two key forces that drive all forms of art. The first one is the creativity. This is the ability to think beyond ordinary, to combine ideas in new ways, and to invent unique solutions or forms. However, the second one is the imagination. Imagination is the power to form images, ideas, or concepts that are not present to the senses. Imagination is the very starting point of every artistic creation.
Ano pong trabaho po yung karaniwang ginagawa niyo?
Ito ba? Kukuha kami ng bago.
And gano'n po kayo katagal na nagtatrabaho dito po sa Makina?
24 years na.
Ay, ano po, tagal-tagal na rin po, no?
Oo.
Gano'n po yung pinaka-nagustuhan sa trabaho niyo dito sa Marikina po?
Dito, kasi ito hindi. Tapos, siyempre, marami kaming mga kasama na yun hanggang sa sama-sama. Kasama ba ito amon? Nahambol lang.
Paano po nakabapit po sa inyong trabaho yung community na meron po kayo sa rin?
Malaking epekto sa trabaho namin sa community. Kasi siyempre, ginagawa namin ba sa battle, hindi kami gagawa, walang gagawin ng mga estudyante.
Tama. Sa inyong palagay, paano po nakatutulong ng art sa industry sa pinagtatrabaho?
Malaking tulong kasi kailangan natin ng design. Bawat ginagawa na. Lalo ngayon na competitive ang mga bag, sapatos, kailangan plus ang mga design ng
Basta bakit kasi marami na rin po mga existing competitors so kailangan po mas creative. And ano naman po yung importance ng pagiging creative and artistic sa trabaho ginagawa?
para makapagbigay kami ng magandang design para makukuha ng mga manlili, ng mga customer, ng estudyante, nakatulad din. Kasi yung mga ginagawa natin, kailangan din.
Here are some examples of creativity and imaginations at work. In visual art, surrealist paintings turn dreams into reality. In music, compositions express emotions that words never capture. In literature, stories transport readers to the worlds they have never seen. Through the study of arts, we can also learn the important Filipino values such as pagkamalikain or creativity, encouraging us to explore originality in solving problems and expressing emotions. The pagpapahalaga sa kultura or cultural appreciation, reminding us that art preserves tradition and celebrates our Filipino identity. Lastly, pagtutulungan or collaboration, because creative projects often thrive when people share and combine ideas.
Art is more than just a beauty. It is a product of creative mind and imaginative heart.
The assumptions and nature of art reminds us that anyone can create as long as we allow our ideas to flow freely. Let us nurture our creativity and imagination because through art, we give shape to everyone's dreams, emotion, and the human experience.
Bago natin simulan ang ating topic, ako nga po pala si Edselita Zylao Angel at ang topic po natin ngayon ay functions of arts and philosophy. Function of arts and philosophy may look different at first but both important in our daily life. Art in-express ito ang emosyon ng tao, creativity, and experiences. While philosophy, tinuturuan tayo nito how to think critically, reflect on life, and search for the truth. In this topic, explore natin kung paano nga ba sila nagpa-function and paano sila nag-work together in shaping in our culture and society. After this lesson, we should able to identify the different function of arts and philosophy, explain how they influence the individuals in society, and appreciate the importance in our daily life.
Art is more than creativity. It serves different purposes in human life. First, aesthetic function. Aesthetic functions give beauty and enjoyment. For example, music, paintings, and dance. Second, social functions. Social functions unites people and raises awareness. For example, rural protest art and festivals. Third, political functions. Political functions expresses advocacy and non-building. For example, propaganda, posters, and patriotic songs. Fourth, historical functions. Historical functions refers cultures and events. For example, Asian carvings, epic heritage architectures. Fifth, educational functions. Educational functions develops creativity and learning. For example, theater plays, film with moral lessons. Sixth, spiritual function. Spiritual function expresses faith and spirituality. Example is church designs, devotional songs, and rituals. Philosophy is the search for wisdom and truth. First, critical functions. Critical function question beliefs and assumptions. For example, asking, why do you believe in this?
Bro, what's the quote of the day? If you cannot fly, run. If you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. But no matter what you do, you must keep moving forward.
Second, integrative function. Integrative functions connects knowledge from different fields. For example, combining science, ethics, and politics.
Katulad na lamang nitong movie na ang title ay High Intelligence. She uses her knowledge and skills to analyze the dolls that might have meaning.
P-I.
What does it mean?
It's not a word.
Pico X1.
Pico in first.
There was an old art gallery there, closed a while ago.
Go see if someone opened it up. Go, 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 go.
Clear. Wait, listen. She's locked inside.
I'll get our safe crackers to break her out. Paramedics standing by.
She's been in there for 36 minutes.
However much oxygen is seeping into this thing, it can't be much. Sierra, this is Detective Karadick with the LAPD. I want you to try and stay calm. Are you able to breathe in there?
SWAT's ETA is 45 minutes.
It's the art. That's the next game.
But what game?
Jax.
The ball of metal things?
Yep, my dad hated that game. It's probably why I loved it so much. The game has different names all over the world. The oldest one here being Knuckle Bones in Central Asia. They used goat and sheep bones as the game pieces, 10 total. Next in South Asia, it's called Unjul Kal, meaning 5 stones. And finally in Japan, they use bags filled with beans, specifically 7 bags of beans. So it's 1 ball, 10 bones, 5 stones, and 7 bags of beans. That's got to be the combination.
1, 10, 5, 7.
It's okay. I got you. You're okay. No, you're okay. Just breathe.
Normative functions. Normative functions provides values and moral standards. For example, deciding what the right or wrong.
The perfect example of normative function is the movie Four Sisters and a Wedding, where the four sisters were evaluating and trying to figure out what they can use against the family of the bride, pero pinag-iisipan muna nila ng mabuti bago sila
May point siya.
magdesisyon.
Alam ko na. Sukob. No, kung merong isa sa atin, nung una siya magpakasal, baka mag-back out siya. Hindi ako pwede. 2 weeks pa lang kami ng jowa ko. Hindi ka rin pwede. Soulmate ka. Ikaw na lang. Ba't ako? O, ikaw lang matagal na may karelasyon eh. Siya rin naman ah.
It's a lame idea. Unless you can stage a wedding by tomorrow, then you might be able to stop them. And even if I love CJ, I'm not gonna rush into a wedding to just stop him from rushing into his. Unless Alex is willing to do it.
Willing ka ba? Tanong mo sa Chad.
And if he says no, yet another reason why it won't work. Kay Chad pa tayo aasa.
Oh my goodness.
Speculative functions explores big questions or life and existence. Example, what is the purpose of life?
The movie Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is about nihilism and all of its meaning. Nihilism is probably one of the more misunderstood philosophies. Not gonna do a whole lecture on it, but it mostly boils down to life is meaningless. Most people take it as face value and assume it's pretty negative philosophy and draw the conclusion life is meaningless. Therefore, end it. However, there's multiple conclusions that can be drawn from the starting point, such as life is meaningless, therefore, one can give it meaning in anything they do.
Fifth, practical functions. Practical functions applies wisdom in solving problems. For example, making ethical decisions in real life. Arts and philosophy are interconnected. Arts expresses what philosophy questions. Example, if philosophy asks, what is justice? Art may show it in films, painting, or poetry. Arts appeal to emotions. Philosophy appeals to reason. Together, they help us to understand life more.
Ang lesson na ito ay nagtuturo sa atin na ang buhay hindi lang puro logic lang at hindi lang puro beauty lang. Kailangan natin pareho, yung creativity ng art at yung wisdom ng philosophy. Sa art, natututo tayo na mag-express ng feelings at ideas natin. Sa philosophy, natututo naman tayo mag-isip ng critical at gumawa ng mga tamang decisions. Kung ating pagsasamahin, natutulungan tayo nito na mas maging balance na tao. May puso at may isip. Kaya bilang estudyante, matutunan natin na i-value ang dalawang aspekto. Maging creative, pero maging mapanuri din. Expressive, pero maging responsible din sa mga choices.
Have you ever looked at a work of art and wondered what it's trying to say? What is it about and what is the deeper meaning behind it?
In this video, we will be exploring the core concept of subject and content in art. Those two fundamental ideas that help us assimilate and appreciate any artwork.
By the end of this lesson, we will be able to tackle first is define and differentiate the subject and content of an artwork. Second is appreciate the multiple layers of meanings behind these different subjects. Third is apply the principles of the subject and content to analyze any specific artwork. Not only identify the subject, but also appreciate the hidden messages in deeper content. And also apply these concepts to analyze any piece of art you encountered from a simple painting to an entire museum collection. Let's begin with the subject. Ito yung nakikita natin. It can be representational an artwork na may recognizable subject, like a person or a landscape. Or pwede rin itong maging non-representational, like abstract art na walang specific subject. Sa Marikina Shoe Museum are almost always representational ang subjects. We clearly see shoes, sandals, and boots. They are not abstract shapes, but real-world objects. So, saan nga ba galing ang mga ideas for these subjects? Meron tayong tinatawag na diverse sources. Isa sa major source ay history. Ang mga sapatos sa koleksyon na to ay hindi lang footwear. They are historical artifacts na sinuot during a specific time period. Ang subject nila ay directly galing sa past. Another source ay nature. Some shoes ay designed with elements from the natural world, like patterns na inspired by flowers or animal prints. Or gawa sila from organic materials. Art can also be a source. Some shoes ay designed to be miniature sculptures or para i-reflect ang style ng isang particular art movement. Their subject ay galing sa other works of arts. The shoes in this museum also represents various kinds of subjects. Marami sa mga sapatos na ito ay nagpo-fall under sa story or figure categories. Hindi lang sila basta objects, kundi simbolo sila ng mga historical figures na nagsusot sa kanila at nagkukwento tungkol sa buhay at status ng isang tao. May mga sapatos din na pasok sa fantasy at mythology because of their unique at fantastical design na may lampas sa pagiging practical at para bang binase mismo sa isang mythical na istorya. So, as we walk through the Marikina Shoe Museum, may kita natin na ang bawat sapatos ay may subject. Isa ito sapatos, but it's a story much richer dahil kinuha ito from many different sources at nakategorize in many different ways.
Now, let's talk about content. This is the meaning behind the subject. It has 3 levels. The first one is factual, the second one is conventional, and the last one is subjective. The first one is factual content. This is what you literally see. The factual content is, dito mo malalaman kung saan gawa yung sapatos. For example, this shoe. It is made from a leather and it is decorated with different styles. The second one is conventional content. This is the meaning based on cultural symbols and shared history. This shoe, particularly those belong to the First Lady, Imelda Marcos, have a widely past event meaning because they symbolize wealth, power, and extravagance of a past political era. The third one is subjective content. This is the personal, emotional meaning you feel. You might feel awe at their design, disgust, or a sense of historical curiosity depending on your personal beliefs and experiences. As you can see, the shoes are the subject, but their content is a story of history, power, and extravagance because they tell a narrative that goes far beyond just being footwear.
The lesson on the subject and content teaches us a valuable lesson. Do not just look on the surface of things, but look beyond the surface. To truly appreciate art, we must be willing to look the deeper, more complex meanings that a work holds. In summary, the subject is what we see, while the content is the meaning what we interpret. The factual, conventional, and subjective levels of content are all worked together to tell a story. Understanding this concept transforms our appreciation for art. It turns every painting, sculpture, and design into a conversation between the artist and us. That's all for the topic. Hope you learned something and interesting. Thank you all for listening.
Began or a sense of historical.
Wave ka na lang po. Bye-bye po. Bye-bye.